give myself away. I give myself away so you can use me. I give myself away.
Shabbat Shalom, everyone. Shalom, Shalom. I want to welcome everyone to the West African Hebrew Israelites, the hidden identity. Thank you so much for joining today's teachings. I know your life will never be the same. May Yahweh bless you and keep you. I praise the name of the Most High Yah Elohim for the opportunity that I've gotten to come each and every day or every time that He will give me a message to come and share with you guys. I see it as a privilege, and I'm so blessed and humble to have this opportunity. I thank the Most High for giving me this opportunity. I'm already excited for today's teachings. Today our teachings will be based on southwest of Africa, like west south of Africa, which is we'll do Angola. Angola is west south of Africa, like Africa, West Africa, but southern part. We'll do Angola. But before we go straight to the teachings, we are the covenant keeping people. The Most High Yah Elohim have a covenant with us, and we need to keep His covenant. When we read the book of Exodus, chapter 19, verse 5, it said, "The covenant of the Lord Yahweh, the covenant of the Lord Yahweh. Now, therefore, if ye will obey my voice indeed, and keep my covenant, then ye shall be a peculiar treasure unto me above all people." The Most High is saying, if we obey His covenant, we will be a special people, a peculiar people, above all people. For all the earth is mine. He is the one who created the heaven and earth. So all the earth belongs to the Most High. It's His. So that's the message or the covenant that Most High Yah Elohim expect us to keep. As I said a minute ago, we'll do Angola, in west south part of Africa. So the first map that we have map of Africa, two map putting together. So on the left side on the screen, you can see the triangle sign pointing to the map of Angola, and the right side on the screen, we can see we have circle on the map of Angola. On the top of the map, we have Bantu tribe in Angola. Bantu tribe in Angola. We have the next map on the screen right now. This map show it said the tribes tribe Bantu, and it's the map of Angola. And Angola have 10 provinces, like you can see on the screen. Each province or each territory have different shape of color on the screen, and only one out of the 10, only one is not Bantu. So the 9 are the Bantu tribe. The 9 are the Bantu tribe. So on the screen we have arrow showing the green box is the name of that territory will be Gingila. I hope I'm pronouncing it right. Please forgive me if you are from Angola. Forgive me. And the this the Gingila or Gingila will be based. I mean, like this particular area on the map is showing like green map or green like territory. We'll base our teaching on this particular area, so that is the reason why we have the circle. And on the top of the map, you can see arrow going like round blue circle going on. It's a non-Bantu, non-Bantu. So on the screen, you can see the non-Bantu area are just small. It's like they are mixed among the Bantus. So their map is like I think dark brown or burgundy, deep burgundy something, but they are mixed among the Bantus. So let's move on to the next one. I have a picture on the screen right now. It's a Bantu Hebrew Israelite queen. Bantu Hebrew Israelite queen. Um, the Queen Anna. The name is Anna, Queen Anna from Angola. This queen did a lot for his country, a lot for his people. A very unique queen in his history. The Queen Anna, she was a warrior and she fought against the colonial masters such as like the Portuguese against the slave trade. So the history of Queen Anna from let's say 15th century or 16th century up to like 17th century of her fighting or her being a queen in this like Angola area. We have the next picture on the screen for the queen. So it's like four pictures put in together. The queen, wow, on the bottom right, it look like cartoon drawing. You can see it's like cartoon drawing, but all queen Anna pictures, or that's his her image. Sorry, that they have. So before I go to the next one, like I said, Queen Anna, one of the greatest woman rule of Africa, not Africa but Angola, her territory, through 1581 to 1663. So 15th century to 16th century of Angola. She was a great woman and pursue the Europeans to bring her people, the people that they took from her territory. She fought them like pursue for them to bring her people back, but it didn't work the way she wanted. And of course, because they took them for a reason, for a purpose, so it would be wrong for them to bring them back. So they did not. It's like whatever she did to try and bring her people back, it did not work. But the most important is a woman, a queen, a Bantu woman, a Hebrew woman, Israelite, stood up and fought against slavery, or fought against the colonials. People being colonized by them, or just being destroying them. And this won't be something new. I think around West Africa, so many places that women stood, queen mothers and like princess stood and fought against the Europeans. And like we are used to it and we know it because of what our forefathers and our foremothers went through in Egypt. And as the Most High delivered them. And again, the Hittites, the Amalekite, and the Syrians, and the Chaldeans, like the Babylonians and all that. So history repeats itself, and we tend to know this. So I'm not surprised that you can hear a princess or a queen mother have to stand up and fight for her people. Is very, very important. And I thank the Most High that he have what like institute, or like embedded in us bravery, whether a man or a woman. We can stand up and like and fight for our people. So I just it seems nice that I have to bring these teachings today. We have the next map on the screen right now. This is the Atlantic slave trade. The Atlantic slave trade. So it's like three map putting together, and you can see all the maps show Angola. First, they have like Central Africa, West Central Africa. So when you hear Central Africa, it's like it's including Angola. So the other map, the one on the top, you can see Angola, where they took our people from West Africa to the through the Atlantic slave trade. And the one on the left, on the bottom, you can see the same path where they took them. So that is the reason why, because the Queen Anna fought for her people. That is the reason why I brought this map for us to see where they took the people from Angola and they sent them. So everywhere that you can see this pattern or this chart or this path tells you one thing, that these people are Hebrew Israelites. These people are Hebrew Israelites. The slave trade didn't happen because these people are bad. But the slave trade happened because our forefathers and our foremothers what disobey the Most High, Yah Elohim. They refused to what worship Him. They refused to do His will. They rather worship idols. They rather bow and do the will of the devil than would do the will of the Most High, the Creator, the one who chose our forefathers and our foremothers to be His people. They rather worship Him, and we are doing the same thing. And like this time or these days, we are doing the same thing. So, the map of Angola, or like African map, and you can see Angola, where they took the slave trade went through. So the queen mother stood up and what she have to fight for her people. We have the next picture on the screen right now. They show it's three picture put it together. It's a museum. So it's in the French. They speak French. It's in the French. But the top one tells you it's like the slave trade museum, slave trade. Sorry. Then on the left bottom, you have the same museum slave trade sign. Then on the bottom right, that one you can see it's like a mini church with cross on top. So this is what they do on west coast of Africa. Everywhere that they took the people, our forefathers and our foremothers through the Atlantic slave trade, they make sure to have a mini church for them to what baptize them. Priests will baptize them before they will go through the point of no return. Before they will go through the point of no return. And this point of no return is very hard for them because you don't know where you are going and you don't know what happened to you. You will never know. Only the Father knows. But because of what the sins of our forefathers and our foremothers, and we are doing the same thing. That's the reason why they went through this. I'm choke of like tears. So forgive me that if my voice is shivering. It's very sad. These teachings, I'm blessed to have these teachings, but to gather the teachings is not easy. None is easy. It's not easy. Sometimes I have to go through a lot, sharing tears. But I thank the Most High each and every day to give me the strength to do His will. I praise His holy name. We have the next picture on the screen right now. It's three pictures putting together. So the one on the left on the screen, you can see two men, black men, one hands on his chest, and one is like praying, kneeling down or sitting down. And a priest, a Catholic priest on the right on the screen that you can see. So as I show you the first picture with the museum, the building and everything, and the church, and we have on the right on the screen, you can see the top hill, a church with a cross, and the bottom one, a church with a cross. So the bottom one will be a perfect church that, or a building that they go through, final prayers that they go through to a point of no returns. So you can see the picture. A priest have to pray for them to accept Yeshua for their salvation before going through going to the ship, going through the pain and agony that they have to endure and through the journey. There's the reason why we need now to accept Yeshua. If one having accept Jesus Christ as their Lord and personal Savior, we need to do so. This is very, very important because salvation is for ours, and you don't know what will happen tomorrow. No one can guarantee tomorrow that they have salvation tomorrow. But today you are in today you are alive. So we need to make a point to accept Yeshua HaMashiach, which is Jesus Christ, as our Lord and personal Savior today. The next map on the screen right now is the map of Angola. And you can see we have a big circle, like over going. It's on the bottom where the green color is, and this yellow circle will be the territory of the Queen Anna. Queen Anna, that will be her territory or her neighborhood or her country. So this is a perfect picture or a perfect map that will match the description of Queen Anna country or the kingdom that she was ruling or being a queen there. I think that will make sense. We have the next map. The next map is this one is a map of Angola. So this one will be southeast of Angola, southeast of Angola, and again the kingdom of Queen Anna of Angola. So we have four circles going on: red, blue, and green, and yellow. All these circles, the name or city or rivers or towns names are Hebrew names. Hebrew names. The Angolans are 99.9% Bantus, but I'm not doing all the travel Bantu in Angola as Hebrews. No, I'm doing the story of Queen Anna and her people. So that's the reason why I brought this map to show you the territory. So let's go to the first one. The first one is Dala, is Dala, and it's a Hebrew word. Key word is 1809, 1809, and the meaning of Dala in Hebrew is like low, like brought low, bringing something low. Dala, bringing something low. So Dala, that is a red one on top, is a Hebrew word. And the next one circle brew like over brew is like saying Leo is Leua or Leah, like saying Leah. So it's a Hebrew name. Leah is a Hebrew name. Then we have the next one, that would be the green one. The green one is Luzi. Luzi is in the book of Genesis chapter 28:19 and 35:6. You can find it in the book of Joshua 18:13. Then Judges 1:26. You can find the word there. So it's a Hebrew word. Then we'll go to the next one. The next one is color or color, whether C or K, starting Cala or Kala is a Hebrew word, and the key word is 3607, 3607, a Hebrew word. So on the territory, you can see on the map, Angola, that would be east, southeast, including the south part of Angola, east side, further east, the territory or the kingdom of where Queen Annan ruled, or she became a queen there, and she did rule for long period of time, and she was not in favor of the slave trade, and she fought, even warrior fought fighting. So the picture that I show first, I don't know whether you did pay attention. She have like machete in her hand, like being a warrior fighting. So it's not sitting on her pew just saying words, but indeed she went forth and what fight against the Europeans, which is the Portuguese and the French and stuff. So she have a unique history there. We have the next map on the screen right now, and this map, Angola map again, having three circle going around. We have the red with the red arrow, then yellow, then the blue one. Let's do the blue one. The blue one is Lumbia. Is Lubia. It's a Hebrew word and it means black eyed peas, like saying black eyed peas. So it's a Hebrew word. Then we have the one on the top. The one on the top is Bila. Bila is a Hebrew word, like close to the Edomite kingdom. And this Bila, you can find it in the key word or Hebrew key word is 1106 or 1107. You can find the same name there or the same word there. Bela is Bela. Bela. Bela is a Hebrew word, and Bela being a Hebrew word tells us one thing. Where these people got all these names from, the Hebrew names. On Angola map, we brought just few handful, like 5 or 6 names that we found on Angola. The a map of Angola is beyond human being understanding. And the next one is like Bengo or Bingo. It can be Bingo or Bengo. It's a Hebrew word. Where did our forefathers and our foremothers got all these names from? Where? Except one thing, except they are the people of the Bible. There's no way like these people will travel from where they are now and settle in part of what, and like as they settle in southern part of West Africa, then they will say, well, let's go to Israel and study their history and take their name and adopt their culture. It doesn't work that way, except they are the people. And this prove and this confirm that we are the Hebrew Israelites. So that's what we are doing on like the teachings on Angola. I said something earlier on that we can find for the proof that we be the Hebrew Israelites. When you see the map of West Africa or the map of Africa, you can see the chart of where the slave Atlantic slave trade journey or the route confirm or say one thing that mean we are the people of Hebrew Israelites. One can dispute and say, oh, there's a lot of slavery that went through all the world. Like they have the Arab ones, they have the European ones. Yeah, those ones are there. But when you talk about Hebrew Israelite slave trade in West Africa, Bible describe into details. The Most High word describe into details what will happen. Description into details. I haven't come across any other like that, except one thing, except the people of the Most High, because He cares. So He have to make it documented form, which is the Bible, and He document everything what will happen to us, our forefathers and our foremothers, even till this dispensation. So when one was point, oh, they have the Arabs this, they have the European ones. Yeah, I'm okay with it. I'm not disputing that. I am not disputing that one. But what I'm saying is like our own what happened to us is different. And if I can refresh your memory, with the time our forefathers and our foremothers were in the land of Israel, the Bible tells us clearly that the 10 northern kingdoms sinned. They fall short, and the glory of the Most High departed. So the Assyria kingdom came and took over and brought another people. It took them, brought another people to their cities to dwell there, which is Samaria. Okay, so we have seen it. We have seen it. We have heard it time and time. I'm not talking about those ones. And again, everything that happened to our people and what will happen, Most High, He cares. So He make sure to document everything, and it's in the Bible. So for you to search and know that you are the people, or the more proof, it's not about the map that I'm showing. It's not about the names, Hebrew names that I'm showing on like map of all the maps of West Africa. No, or the countries of West Africa. No, but search deep and go to the Torah, go to the Tanakh, which is the word of the Most High. You find the truth. So we have one on the screen right now, one but not the list map. This one have one circle, and it's like Alima, or Alima. It's like Aluma, or Alummah. So this word Alima is a Hebrew word, and you can find it in Genesis chapter 37, 7, or Psalm 126 verse 6. And this word Alima is a Hebrew word, and it means like bound. As our forefather Joseph had a dream that like his siblings have like bound like the wheat stack, and everyone else was fallen or fell, but his stood up. So that's the reason why they have the name Dalima. That's the meaning. So it's a mouthful. Let me go to the next one. The next one we have the map of Angola and the Queen Anna. So where a circle on the screen, this area is where she was what governing, being her kingdom. So Queen Alima having her own territory, and she fought against slave trade. She fought against slave trade. So I hope these teachings was enlighten you and give you different understanding or different view about us being the Hebrew Israelites. And again, you can do your own research. You can do your own research. May Yahweh bless you and keep you. And remember, do not waste much time, because tomorrow is not yours. Salvation is for individual, but tomorrow is not yours. So please do well. If you haven't accepted Yeshua HaMashiach as your Lord and personal Savior, please do well. Embrace Him. Embrace Him. The word of the day. The word of the day. We'll read Psalm 14 verse 7. It says, "Seek the Lord Yahweh, O Israel. Seek the Lord Yahweh, O Israel." Oh, that the salvation of Israel will come out of what? Zion, when the Lord Yahweh restore his captive people. Jacob will rejoice and Israel will be glad. So we have to seek him. We have to seek him. I'll end here with my message. I am so grateful for everyone that watches my videos and subscribe to my channel. Thank you so much for sharing the videos. May Yahweh bless you and keep you. In Yeshua's name. Shalom, everyone. Bye-bye.